This is a turn and talk. Take it in. You have 30 seconds to tell somebody what you see in this picture. Somebody volunteer. What did you see? What do you see? Please. An educated man. Wonderful. Would someone please add to that? What do you see? He looks frightened. I'll bet that's accurate. Surprised. Excellent. Look at the environment. What else would you describe about this? Okay. What else? Let's profile. It's a library of some sort. Wealthy. What's your name? Kyle? Why did you say wealthy? Excellent. Thank you, Kyle. That's what I was looking for, believe it or not. I surveyed 20 people. I asked them what they saw. They said they saw a kid at a prep school. He was wealthy. I see a young man who lost his father when he was in elementary school. I see a young man who lost his home during a flooding, and his school paid for his housing. I see a young man who lived in a shelter who was homeless, who was taken in by a school in the city of New Bedford, where his education was taken care of. And he went on to high school, where I was a principal, and in his first year of high school, he didn't talk. I see a young man whose mother worked countless hours while he, his brother, and his sister would go home, sometimes to an empty home, and do the best they could so that they could get by. The school he went to for middle school was a school for kids who don't have, where they're sponsored by people, where when they graduate from the 8th grade, there's a woman who follows them through high school and into college to make sure they're doing okay. I see a young man who was at a university in Massachusetts and was told, "We're sorry, we can't process your paperwork. You won't have anywhere to live. You're not going to be able to go to school." I see a young man who in his senior year of college, in his 4th year of college, decided to leave college to go work at a Family Dollar because his family needed money. And when he was in high school, after he began to talk, we realized what a difficult situation he lived in. And so I said to the guidance counselor during his senior year, he wants to go to college, right? She said, yes. What does he want to study? Social work. True story. So 4 years later, his senior year, he tells the woman who follows him that he needs to drop out of school 4 years deep to take care of his family. I'll tell you this, rarely does a response make something better. A connection makes something better. And we will never look back in our life, no matter whether we're successful or whether we fail, and say, I wish I had given 98%. Nobody does. That doesn't happen. And so you know what? We gave him everything we had, and I have no regrets. I want to show you a video of this school. I interviewed the kids at this school. I wanted to learn more about what made this school tick.
I remember one of my teachers, Mr. Friday, wanted to make sure I had enough to eat before I went home, and he offered me some chocolate chip cookies. I mean, that may seem like a small thing to someone, but for me, my family was really struggling, so although it was just like a couple chocolate chip cookies, it was a big thing for me.
I'd like to take a minute. Jared, can you come up here? This is Jared. Mrs. Phillips, can you come up here? Let's go. Up and at 'em, no excuses. This is the woman who made sure that Jared will graduate from college. So we sat down with him in my office and we said, listen, Clark Kent is not a real person. But you can't bail now. You got 1 year left. And he's here. And the president of the college paid for his housing this summer. And the president of the college paid for him to take 2 courses to expedite his graduation. And he will graduate this year with a degree in social work. And I'm so incredibly proud of him. And I wanted to share him and Mrs. Phillips with you. Thank you so much.